we don't sleep in the whole hackathon. It was funny because we finished going to the mentors to pitch our idea. I went to my house. I sleep like 3 minutes. I received like a call. Hey, we're the finals. I need to go back to the place. Wow. And then we won, and then we celebrate. So we don't even sleep that night.
Also credits to Andre because he was like constantly pushing us to just try to do something on the 1-inch track, especially for Aqua, because he also thought it was interesting.
I reached Dev Connect, the ETHGlobal hackathon, and the first thing I do was going to read Aqua. So I just like scan and read like all the white paper of Aqua, and my first night was just like trying to understand Aqua, like how we can use Aqua. In crypto, we usually believe like in the wrong metric, TVL. TVL often means massive capital inefficiency. Sometimes 100K locked in a pool means 90K sitting idle. Aqua0 flips this. We let liquidity providers use the same capital across multiple strategies on different chains simultaneously. LayerZero moves tokens just in time, only when needed. The result is 3 to 10 times more capital efficiency, and people having their own coins in their custody. We're making TVL irrelevant by making capital actually work.
Basically, I think one of the issues that we face with kind of building this out is the double spending risk. And because of that double spending risk, to be able to solve that, we came up with this hybrid intent mechanism where you could basically lock your funds to swap. That gets matched by another LP on the source chain. Then that gets bridged to LayerZero, and then it kind of uses Aqua mechanism to sync the allowances and then bridge back the tokens. And basically, we think this is unique because we are operating with two new technology. One is Aqua, and another one is actually, we took reference from LayerZero's omni-chain vault concept.
I began my career in crypto like in the 2020. I started like a Solidity developer. Then I evolved like quickly into a product manager, and I've been like working in the space since then. I've been working like in software factories, like focused on DeFi infrastructure. So I have like a lot of projects that I have worked on in DeFi. This year I wanna be like all in entrepreneurship.
I've been in the blockchain space for about 4 years now. I had my start when I joined the blockchain club in my university a few years ago, and through that blockchain club, I got to know ETHScan. I got to know a few people from ETHScan, and I did an internship there, which converted into like a full-time job that I was doing with them for about 2 years. And during that time in ETHScan, I was also I got an opportunity to join DevCon 6, also in Colombia. And there was the Ethereum Foundation that sponsored my entire thing. I was an Ethereum Foundation scholar. So with LayerZero, usually there is like, we need to consider a few like liquidity like kind of issues, right? So we wanted to be able to do something where initially you can do transactions between say USDC and a token like maybe ETH. But then the thing with LayerZero is that sometimes they need to deploy OFTs. So sometimes like some chains does not have the OFT that we need, and we kind of need to deploy that. But because it was a hackathon, it was quite challenging to deploy that in time. And what we had to do was basically only consider routes for, let's say, USDT and like this coin called WGC. So I think like one thing we want to consider down the road is to be able to consider more bridging mechanisms, because LayerZero is one way, but obviously there's more that we considered. One other thing is the intent pool that we designed. I think that was pretty challenging because number one, no one has really done something where you can bridge out both tokens and then get back, like update the allowance and then get it back on the source chain. And so I think designing the composer contract for that was like quite like difficult, but I think it was worth it because I think at the end of the day we managed to because it was just a matter of like transferring the tokens through LayerZero's mechanism and just doing the composer action and just like transferring it back.